Hi, this is Dr. Lisabeth Medlock, and this is your life coaching tip of the week for the week of May 16th, although today is the 17th, I'm a day late. This week I'm going to be talking about setting goals for yourself and kind of writing out a plan to develop and achieve those goals. And I'll talk about a few steps for doing goal setting. The first thing you really want to do is, the first step is to begin from a clean slate, which means throw out all of your coulda, shoulda, wouldas, how much money I need to make, all the limitations. So take all the brakes off, take all the limitations off, and start from a future where everything is open, everything is a possibility. Don't limit yourself. So the second thing you do is really step into that future, maybe 10 years from now, without any limitations, and think about where you really want to be in those 10 years, and really visualize yourself 10 years from now. What do you want to be doing in your life, in your family, in your work and career, in all different aspects of your life? What is it that you hope to be doing, working on, accomplishing? Where do you hope to be in those 10 years without those limitations? And set those as kind of your long-term goals. Then the third step is to really begin a really good assessment of, okay, given where I want to be in 10 years, where am I at now? So kind of do that present focus in terms of, okay, if I said in 10 years, I want to own my own business and make this much money, okay, right now I'm working for somebody else. And so then you have to think about, okay, how do I get from where I am now to where I want to be in 10 years? So be really honest with a personal assessment of, okay, where am I at now in relation to where I want to be in 10 years? And then the next step is really to create a bridge between where you are now and where you want to be in 10 years by creating some interim goals. So you want to have some 3 to 5 year goals, and you also want to have some short-term goals. So the first thing you can do is you can say, okay, if this is where I want to be in 10 years, I want to own my own business and be having this much income. Well, how far do you think you can get in 5 years? Or in 3 years, where should you be? Should you be starting your business in 5 years or having a business plan together in 3 years? And then after you have those interim goals, you can actually have some shorter term goals or objectives where you say, okay, in the next year, to be able to really start to move myself forward to what I want for the future, these are the things I'm going to do in the next 6 months and in the next year. And once you develop all your goals and objectives, what you really need to do is think about creating a timeline. What am I going to do by when? Stating your goals in a really positive way so that they motivate you. Building in some kind of reward or incentive system for when you do move in a forward direction, there's some way of rewarding yourself for doing so. And then creating kind of a sense of priority. There may be a lot of things on your list that you want to accomplish, but one is going to always rise to the top, 1 or 2. And you can't really work on 5 or 6 things simultaneously. So do develop a sense of priority, a list where you kind of have priority 1, priority 2, and then even create categories. You may want to put your goals in categories like, these are my goals for relationships and love, and these are my goals for work and career, and these are my goals for personal development, so that you have kind of those baskets to put your goals in. And so, again, the last thing I would say is once you've done all that stuff, write it down. What a lot of people do is they hold it all in their head. It's very difficult to hold all those things in your head and keep them in front of you. So it's very important that you actually have some kind of methodology to write your plan out so that you can see whether you're on course or not on course, and develop a way to measure and to really look at, am I doing the things I said I was going to do? Am I moving the direction I said I was going to be moving in? And am I working towards achieving these goals that I laid out for myself? And that really does mean writing it out, looking at it, and keeping it in front of you. This is the life coaching tip of the week, and I will see you next week. Have a great week.